Let's begin the conversation tonight, but we first make a stop in Edo State, where there was an alleged attack on the residence of the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress and the former governor of Edo State, Comrade Oshiomhole. The APC, in a statement, says it condemns Saturday evening's attack on the Benin residence of the party's national chairman, Oshiomhole, by political thugs. Though the APC national chairman has rightly called for calm after the apparent attempt on his life, the party says it is calling on the Inspector General of Police, Mohammed Adamu, and other relevant security outfits to investigate the ugly incident and prosecute the sponsors and attackers. The APC went further to say that it is clear that the sponsors of the attack are bent on causing crisis in the state in pursuit of their desperate and unpopular political interest. Human life is greater than that of anyone's political ambition. That is a statement coming from the APC. But today, the Commissioner of Police in Edo State says no such thing as an attack on the residence of Oshiomhole happened. Take a listen to him.
The national chairman alleged, I didn't hear that. And to the best of my knowledge, nobody attacked his house. Yesterday, if you are there, you see the level of security coverage we give him from his house to Oba's Palace, from Oba's Palace to airport when he left for Abuja. There is no incident. It's just mischief makers. There was no incident. Edo State is very peaceful. It's calm. It's calm. Go around. See, it's calm. It's peaceful.
So what is happening? So if the police is saying nothing happened, what? The chairman and the APC says there was an attack on the APC national chairman's house. Well, don't forget that there's been a whole lot of political issues in Edo State APC, where the state government is already reacting to this matter. It also comes on the heels of some of the political drama which has played out in the state over the past weeks. Let's quickly touch base in Benin City in our studio there, where the Honorable Paul Ohambamu, the Commissioner for Information, joins us from our Benin studio. Thank you so much, Honorable Ohambamu, for joining us tonight. What is happening? The chairman on one hand says there was an attack on his residence. In fact, there was an official statement from the APC saying there was an attack on the residence of the chairman of the APC, Oshiomhole. And on one hand, the police says nothing happened. Well, the finger, you know where the finger points because of the political crisis in the APC in Edo State. What is happening?
Thank you very much. What has happened in Edo State is still a continuation of the action by the enemies of state and spoilers who deliberately want to carry out diabolical concussions to ensure that the people of Edo State are put on. In fact, they have done it in such a way to destabilize the state, cause confusion, and put law and order in retreat. The truth of the matter, just as the police has said, the Commissioner of Police, whose duty it is to maintain law and order, has said nothing like that happened. So when you apply a reasonable mass test, whose report will you accept? Whose report and account will you place premium on? Is it the report of Simon Ebugulen, who is the Chief Press Secretary to the national chairman of the party, Oshiomhole, or that of the police commissioner? So it is part of the diabolical concussion carried out by all these enemies of state, spoilers, to cause disorganization, to put human rights, law and order in retreat. It is part of it, and it started long ago. With the lawful inauguration of the house, they are not satisfied. So they continue to carry out this event. Edo State is peaceful. Edo State is peaceful.
Because Honorable Ohambamu, one of the other talks, the talks on the sidelines in Edo State is the fact that, in fact, some of the opposition to Comrade Oshiomhole in the APC, in fact, some were booing him, and at some so there were allegations that, in fact, some were name calling him at some point. Did you hear about any of such? Because it's alleged that it was coming from your divide in the APC.
Nothing like that. The national chairman of APC, Comrade Adams Oshiomhole, is a respectable person, and we hold him in high esteem. Nobody will do that in Edo State. As I've told you, the governor is humane. He's somebody who places premium, high premium on law and order. He will not do anything because he does not believe that force should be the primary weapon of choice in interaction. This is why from the very beginning, he ensured that there will be peace in Edo State. When he came on board, he discovered that we had, apart from the former repression, which is expected of any government, that is the one from the police and other apparatus of state coercion, we had in Edo some persons who constituted themselves into informal entrepreneurs of violence. And the governor said, no, this cannot continue. Because when you allow rottenness to take over a state, then unnecessarily you will be allowing bad and destructive attitudes and conduct or ideas to fester. So the governor said,
let me quickly come in here again, because when we wonder that the crisis over the composition of the State House of Assembly will wane, and at some point it will die down, and the activities of state will get back in full form, and also what has become a disagreement between the governor and the national chairman of the party will at some point be resolved. But it does not look like so. For example, the PDP came out today to say, allegedly, they said the APC, the dysfunctional APC, is as disintegrated. Those are the words of the PDP. Is that true?
no, that's not true. Obviously, the PDP, that is what you should expect from them, because that is a party that is dead and, it has collapsed beyond repair. The PDP is an assemblage of the ungodly. So there is nothing good that can come from that party. As for APC, what is happening is a natural course of events. Inauguration has been done. And I'm very happy the National Assembly, rather than holding tenaciously to what they said before now, of course, that was just impotent grandstanding on how to take over Edo State Assembly. They have told the people now that they will appeal the judgment. They will appeal the ruling of the court. I think that is the way to go.
All right.
They must come.
Let's close this conversation about the Edo politics, Honorable Ahombamu. Just in 30 seconds, tell us, is there any move to reconcile Governor Baseki and former Governor Adams Oshiomhole?
Thank you very much. The move is on, and the governor has said all he needs is reconciliation and peace. This is why when Comrade Adams Oshiomhole made some remarks not quite long ago, we gave him that respect. Nobody responded. But we made it clear that that latitude is only for Comrade Adams Oshiomhole because of the respect we have for him. It cannot extend to any other person. The peace move is on. The governor wants peace, and this is why he's doing it in such a way that no one is left in doubt as to the position he's taking in this matter.
All right. Honorable Ahombamu, we wish you guys the best, and we hope that you are able to resolve your differences as first as possible. Thank you so much for talking to us, Honorable Paul Ahombamu, the Commissioner for Information in Edo State.